Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. We are working with fractions with a problem related to TEKS 4.3b, and we will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got a blank model here that can be shaded to represent 9/12. And we need to find one expression that does not show a way to represent 9/12 as a sum of fractions. So we can use this model here, but sometimes they don't give you a model, and sometimes you can create your own by using a number line. So I want to create a number line here, and we are going to use twelfths. Now, twelfths is kind of a big denominator, so there's a few strategies that we can get to make sure we have twelfths. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up first into half. So I'm going to do my best to kind of find a halfway point there. And then I want to cut each half into half. So 2 times 2 makes 4, so I've just made fourths. Now from there, what I need to do is I need to take each fourth and cut it into thirds. So you're just going to have to kind of eyeball it. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12. All right, so I did it into halves and fourths, then cut each fourth into thirds. You could also just cut it into thirds and then cut each third into fourths. So I'm looking for 9/12. So let's go and label that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here's my target right there, 9/12. If I can get to there with these sums, then it is a correct expression. I'm looking for the one that does not show a correct expression. So let's see, 3/12 plus 3/12 plus 3/12. Remember, when we're adding fractions, we need to have the same denominator, but we don't add the denominators. The denominator simply tells us the name of the unit. These are twelfths. And you add how many of those units you have. So I've got 3/12. So I can label that right here. So I've got a jump of 3/12. Then another 3/12 is going to get me to half, or 6/12, right there. And then another 3/12, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that's going to give me to 9/12. So this works. This equals 9/12, and it works. Therefore, we don't want it because we want the one that does not show the way to represent. So what if I did 4/12, 4/12, and 1/12? All right, so I'm going to do another jump right here. So I'm going to go to 4/12. I'm going to start a little bit higher. I'm going to jump right there. Another 4/12 is going to get me to 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to go from here all the way to my 8/12. Then I'm really close to 9/12, and I only need 1/12 left. So that is also going to work. And so hopefully you notice a pattern. All you need to do is add the numerators, and that's going to tell us what we need to have. Let's try this one. See, 5/12. Okay, so that's going to be right here. All right, so I'm going to do kind of underneath here. So there's my 5/12. Then I need 3/12, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now I'm back to 8/12. And we'll take a look at this. Now that's 2/12. Okay, so that doesn't look like that's going to work because look where that ends me up over at 10/12. All right, so this equals 10/12, and that is definitely not one that's going to work for me. So I think that's my answer. Let's verify with D. Now, that's a lot of 1/12. What's going to help us here is let's just count how many 1/12 we have, right? Because it's all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 sets of 1/12, right? And so we can figure out, okay, that is going to equal 9/12. So 9 sets of 1/12 is going to make 1/12. It's going to be this one right here. That's 5/12 plus 3/12 plus 2/12. So if we wanted to shade that in, we would get 5/12 and then 3/12. And you can see I've got that 2/12. I need this right here. This is my 9/12, and that 2/12 takes me over. So my answer is C.